to the actual game because it is now dropping.
Do we want to do that? Should we do that? We probably should, huh?
We probably should.
We probably should. Let's get into this.
Let's do this. First game, ladies and gentlemen. Hype is real.
Game one. Here we go. Dropping into North with TNG versus SHIKI, or I'm probably going to refer them to WFSDL at some point during the match.
Yes. Just because of the clan tag.
Oh man, my mods are all screwed up.
Okay.
Oh well, we'll have to make it work.
Okay.
And I'll work on it in between games. In the meantime, guys, let's talk about the lineups here for TNG. Looking at Montana, Ohio, Yoshida Moskva, double Stalingrad, double Gearing, and a Marceau. Talk to me about the SHIKI lineup, Seth.
So SHIKI is bringing 2 Shikishimas. I wonder if that's the reason for their clan tag or their team name.
I love it. I wonder if that's the meme.
And then double Des Moines, a Colbert, which is interesting in itself, a Yoshino, double Marceaus, and a Shimakaze. So they are going for hard, like, flank, HE spam with Shikishimas to just smack whatever they want.
Right. All right. Well, looking early, we can see that the triple destroyer build for TNG, they're sending one to each cap circle here. Getting a look at that early. The other team, this is SHIKI. They're kind of very focused on this eastern flank with their destroyers. Excuse me, western flank with the destroyers right now.
Yeah, and I'm not sure why Arxie and the Yoshino is so far forward. He just took a couple of broadside salvos. He's got another one coming in. Now, there's a new mod, ladies and gentlemen, that allows us to detect if a ship has been detected. It gives you that little exclamation mark. So we know that, for example, Penguin with the Hoogie in the Montana just got slapped a little bit. We know he's detected. We also know the Des Moines and 1112 is detected as well.
But you know what for me, that's not working on the red team. That little mod is not working on the red team for some reason.
Hold your tab key. And then you should have a settings icon on the top left.
Nope.
I believe. No? Okay.
Nope.
That's
all
weird.
Right. Well, I'm going to have to work on getting that mod installed before tomorrow. Today, what's going to happen when game one is over, I'm just going to go back to my regular mod setup because this is going to mess with me today.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to live without that mod today. I'll have to rely on you for spotting info today. No big deal.
No worries.
We'll survive it.
Penguin continuing to get whittled down there in the middle in this Montana. And look at oh no. Look at this Prometheus. He's getting forced out here.
He's getting Robocopped here by this Marceau. Seawolf's Marceau right up in his face. I'm wondering, they have a radar handy? The Des Moines, he might be in range of the Des Moines radar.
Yes, he is.
Can they see him?
Yes, they can.
And
there's the radar.
Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, plenty of radar. Yep. Prometheus is going to lose his ship here for his trouble. A bold play at B, but it's going to cost him.
Ta-da!
There he goes. First blood going to SHIKI with pushing a Marceau all the way up the 4 line there, catching him on the backside of the cap. Now, that's an aggressive play from SHIKI, but it does mean they're going to surrender the A cap and the C cap. In fact, they don't have anybody on the C cap side of the map at all.
That's correct, but it does allow for SHIKI to push into A now, almost unabated. They're on the strength of that one extra. The ship went down now. Look at Penguin with the Hoogie. He's down below 50% and continuing to drop because he's on double fire. Oh, there's a DCP. Still,
puts the fire out.
You know he's the farming target now.
Well, he has to be. The Colbert hasn't let up at all. The Colbert and the Marceau. The Marceau has no shots. Seawolf's Marceau hiding in that gap up there, using the gearing smoke. Doesn't have shots, but you know the Colbert is continuing to look for these. As Penguin takes a shot at Moist Des Moines, that actually could be a good shot.
Ooh, yeah, it could have been worse.
Doesn't get much out of it, but the Shikishima, that's Pocket Medic, solves that problem and ends Penguin's game.
That's right. That's right. So now we are down 2 ships for TNG. And SHIKI up 2 ships. As you can see, SHIKI now is like, look, A cap, it's open. I guess I'll just sail through it.
Yep, wide open now. They've gone super heavy on the west. And Zap.
Look at numbers 186. He's now the farming target as he's gonna go down momentarily.
Yes, he is.
There it goes. That's it. Done.
3 ships out in less than 5 minutes here for TNG-2. SHIKI just all over them like white on rice.
Yeah.
Zap, I was going to point out, we one of the things that we've seen in the international bracket of King of the Sea, some of the Russian teams
Mm-hmm.
play a very lopsided strategy on North, like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the RU teams really just heavily push
Right.
this Western flank on North like this. We don't normally see this out of NA teams, but it's what it seems to be what Shiki's doing right here, and it's working out brilliantly for them. Into
Oh yeah.
Sit has made a huge critical error over here south of the sea cap. He's broadside to a Des
Oh.
Moines and his Stalingrad, and
Oh.
that is never a comfortable place to be.
No, that's that's a big oof right there. I think I'll do another
Yeah,
death pick.
he absolutely turned right into that island and just T-boned it in perfect position for the Des Moines to punish him. And this game is all Shiki. We haven't even played 6 minutes, and TNG-2 was down 4 ships.
Well, we were worried about being behind at the start, but I think we're going to be
I
ahead at the finish.
I don't think that's going to be a problem, at least in this first round, Zath.
Right. Now for
Now,
my oh, go ahead, sorry.
no, I was going to say I don't think that TNG can recover from this.
No.
Once you've lost this much firepower, it becomes almost impossible to stay in a game, right? And
Yes.
the low ship on the Shiki side is Seawolf's Marceau, and they're rotating him back. Like they don't
Yep.
even want to give up a ship. They're going for the flawless victory here. But
Yes.
TNG does have the opportunity to claw back a couple of kills, maybe if things go their way. But it's going to be a tough challenge.
Oh, absolutely. And keep in mind, just because TNG-2 has lost or will probably lose this game doesn't mean that they're out of the tournament. There are still plenty
No.
of battles left today for them. They have, what, another 7 more to go?
Yeah.
6 more to go. 6 more to go.
Now, the Des Moines Moskva duel in C, the Des
Mhm.
Moines is starting to turn his turrets, but I think that might backfire on him. Yep. The Moskva has already gotten 1 turret in cap on him because you're
Yep.
taking away that frontal armor from the turret.
Yep.
There, he just permanently destroyed one of the Des Moines front turrets. So
Yep, we see that.
Quad N here is going to go out soon, right? Like he just doesn't have the firepower left
Mm-hmm.
to deal with this Moskva, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Yep,
TNG,
we're about
he's
to
going
see
for
a
the
ram. Yep, we're about
He's
to see a
trying to
ram.
survive to the ram. If he can survive to the ram, that'll be a huge additional win for Shiki. It's going to happen.
Oh,
Wow.
guys, we just saw a ram in the
Wow.
first battle of King of the
Wow.
Sea. Wow, wow, wow. And
Wow.
Op for Medic in the gearing is being chased down. I think I'm going to set up for my death pick.
Yeah, this is going to be in a minute. In a minute, Saber Sharks Yoshino on the 1 line is going to be the last surviving TNG-2 ship on
There
the
it
board.
goes.
Just like piranhas feeding here, Shiki is all
Jeez.
over TNG-2 here. Less than 8 minutes to basically total annihilation.
I love that video
Yikes.
game, by the way.
I have
But
never actually
yikes.
played that game.
Oh, great game,
I've
great
never
game.
actually played that game. I mean, we don't have the game timer right now. That's
Yeah.
something else you guys are going to miss this entire tournament. The mod that allows us to know how much longer is in a game has been gone for 2 patches and has not come back, guys. So we're
Right.
going to be a little hamstrung in that department over the course of the tournament.
It's 2 seconds per cap, so you're going to have to do some math and, you know,
Right.
it's Saturday.
But, you know,
I don't want to do math.
Basically, once a team crosses 900 points, the pressure is on, is what it boils down to, right?
Correct.
Saber Shark knows this is over. He's not really broadsiding to these guys, but he's not really like making a huge effort here to to save his ship. He knows this is over. He's hoping he can take this Des Moines with him, I think.
Well, and remember, the sooner the game ends, obviously, the sooner they can prep for the next battle, the sooner they can start talking about what worked, what didn't work, what they can change in their lineup, and et cetera, et cetera. So,
yep. Now Yoshino's armor is absolutely capable of holding up to this Des Moines until the Des Moines gets on his broadside. His bow armor will angle okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, see, his belt armor took all of that. But I think at this point, Moist Cake is going for the ram. He's getting full pins in the bow now, as they might. Ooh, good hit on the Marceau. 1 more rack of torpedoes.
Here he comes.
Could he get the
nope,
Des Moines?
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
There's
Ram
the dance.
Denied.
Ram denied, but what a dance.
Ram denied, but this game is all Shiki from pole to pole here as they go up 1-0 here in group play on day 1.
What a battle. Congratulations to Shiki for advancing.
Ooh, that game was short bloody and violent, Zath.
I mean, there's only one thing I have to say about that. Are you not entertained?
Woo!
Like,
Seriously, right? Are you not
jeez.
entertained? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All right. So that's going to give us a chance to get set up for the next game, which is going to be NACL. I'll get my things set up here.
Right. I need to find.
NACL
I
versus.
gotta. I need to put on my stream deck the dual camera scene.
Yep. Okay. No worries. All right. So we're going to be set up. There we go. There's our next game. While that happens, I'm going to restart my client and get this mod thing fixed. And I'll just have to live without the spotting mod today because I am just not. I am not going to deal with this
Um.
well. I don't think.
Yeah, the way that you're supposed to be able to fix that is if you go into a co-op battle, and then you in the settings you click the settings, or on the bottom right below the scoreboard. That's where it says show my team and show enemy team.
Okay. All right. So I'll work on that tonight. I think for day I'm just
Yep.
gonna have to go just be a little hamstrung and do things the old-fashioned way. For
Yep.
now, let me shut down the client and go install some mods and get that at least fixed. So
Right.
I've got things back the old-fashioned way.
There you go. There you go. So let's see. Our
Indeed.
next fight will be NACL versus Yes CV, also on North.
That's correct. So these first two games are on North, and our last two games of the day are on Trap. In between, we'll be looking at a new map every round. So
Yep. Yep. Now, interestingly enough, guys, so we were talking about the battles taking a certain amount of time. So our next battle is set for 9 minutes from now.
right.
I mean, I suppose we could try to find a battle that starts in 4 and be aggressive with that, Raptor. What do you think?
It's no, I don't think we're because then we're gonna miss our schedule. I'd rather stick to the schedule we have, and if that means
Right.
we have to BS and chat for a bit in between games, well, I'll manage. I'll
Fair
just
enough.
manage.
So if I can add to the BS for a moment, one thing that I've done on my stream deck is I've got a little button that will display a death pick icon in chat, and
Ooh,
you
fancy.
know, you know I love death picks, and the
Oh yes,
reason the reason for that, guys, is so that you know that something is going to happen in 5 minutes. When you see that death pick icon, you know you're 5 minutes away from glory. That's either going to be the start of the Oh man. That's either going to be the start of the battle, or that could be a major kill. Like, for example, that first kill of the gearing at the beginning of the battle. You better believe there was a death pick there. The ram, better believe there's a death pick. If you see multiple death picks, that tells you something really big is coming, and you better be ready to clip that moment because it's going to be fantastic. So just keep in
indeed.
mind, it's hard to be communicating with you with the 5 minute delay while we're casting the game. So this is just a quick and easy way to let you guys know, hey, something good is coming. Get ready.
Yep. Okay, so here's the good news. Apparently, this indicator is in Aslan's, but I've got to find it.
While
Gotta
you're looking
find
for
it
that,
here. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
working.
I'm going to switch back to the game for a minute. I want to show off something cool, and this is the special camouflage that you can earn, all of you can earn, once you have completed the King of the Sea collection, and then you get one additional King of the Sea drop. That could be, for those of you guys who've already finished the collection, that could be the first drop from watching us today. Obviously, if you haven't finished the collection, we'll talk about that in just a moment, but this I want to share with you guys is gorgeous.
Which picture are you
Absolutely
using, Zath?
gorgeous.
Where did you find this?
I'm not. Bogsy threw it on my channel, on my account, so I could show it. I thought you put it on yours too.
On my channel?
On your account.
Oh, on my account. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I can show that in just a minute. Yeah. I got you. Hold on.
Yeah. If you want me to wait, I can wait till you. I
Go ahead.
can.
I'll show. I want to
Well,
get this. I want to focus on
so
this.
okay. Here, let's do this. You focus on that. I'll talk to people about how they can finish up their King of the Sea collection in a hurry if they want to.
Hmm.
Does that work for you?
That's fine. Go right ahead.
Okay, so first of all, guys, when you get to the King of the Sea collection, you will notice a bunch of different pictures that you can collect. Once you have finished them, you get a Tier 7 premium ship from Wargaming. Just automatic Tier 7, boom, okay? It's any premium ship that you don't have. If you have all of them, you get some fat doubloons. I think it's like 7,000, but don't quote me there. You have to get 16 drops. Each time you get a drop, you get a mission for a King of the Sea container. That King of the Sea container will give you one of those collection items. Now, if you are behind, fear not, because there is a way that you can catch up. If you go to the armory, and then you go to the Naval Community tab, you can spend community tokens on a King of the Sea container if you want. There's 3 of them there. Although the better way to spend it is going to be on these on these bundles. You get 4 of the collection items for 3,200 community tokens. So if you've got 6,400 sitting around, you've got 4 times 2, so you got 8 items that you pick up. That's half the collection right there with community tokens. And then you've got 3 more King of the Sea containers that you can purchase for 2,000 a piece, assuming you've got that many community tokens. If you don't have a lot of community tokens, you can watch streams, World of Warship streams. You can also participate in public tests, and then sometimes there's also additional missions that you can complete for community tokens in the game client. So I just want to make sure all of our viewers understand that you can catch up. If you're sitting there saying, damn, I'm going to miss this because I just started King of the Sea and stuff like that, you might have enough. You might be able to, because I think it's what, 1 drop every day, isn't it?
That sounds correct, I believe. Yes.
So if it's 1 drop every day, 2 days this weekend, 2 days the next weekend, 2 days the following weekend, that's 6, plus 2 days for finals, that's 8, plus 2 days for CIS if you can tune in for that to them for that weekend, that's 10. So assuming you've got the community tokens, you should be able to complete the collection. And like I said, if you complete did you figure it out?
I figured it out. We are good. I'm coming back into the game.
All right. So again, once you finish the collection and then you pick up another drop, then you get the sexy, really sexy King of the Sea camo. And I don't remember if it's a mission for the camo or if you just get the damn camo. But it's awesome. So I'll pause for a second and then we can talk about the camo once you pulled it up.
Yep, I'm almost back in the game. Game's loading, and I finally found it on the Aslan's list. So we are good to go. I just need to get in here and get back in the game, and we should probably head over to our training room. Are you already in there, by the way?
I'm not in the training room yet. It starts in 4 minutes, doesn't it?
Okay. It does start in just a few minutes, yes.
Okay. So why don't we do this? Let's table the discussion about the North Carolina camo, and let's go ahead.
Let's do that after the next game. Yep.
Right, and let's get into the next game, just so that everybody can. Yep. We don't want to miss a game.
Yep, I agree.
I don't want to miss a game. Let's see, Mr. Sock. No, I hype.
Never. Don't.
I know I'm terrible at singing, but people want me to sing, so I did.
No, Zath. Anyone who tells you they want you to sing is lying.
Sith Kitten, you are a liar.
See? Told you. Called it right there.
Okay.
She knows what she did.
She does. I'm looking for the game. Do you see it?
I'm not back in port yet, so I see nothing. I see a loading screen.
NACL versus YesCV, right?
Yeah, iHype is supposed to be our room contact.
Nope,
now it's
not.
Possible.
It's not.
It's not. It's someone else. Did it
change? It did change. Okay. It's patch 84. Patch 84.
Okay. All right. Then I will. All right. I'm back in port. Now, you're telling me that when I load a training battle, I'm supposed to see a menu for this?
Yes. It might not show up until you take it into a co-op game, so you might have to suffer one more round without being able to see that.
I can suffer one more round without the spotting mod as long as I can get my main mods working, and so we're good there. Okay. Right. All right. We're all here, so we're not holding them up anymore. Excellent. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, CV team lineup, Zath. You recognize at least one of those names, don't you?
Well, there's green. So we got Pikachu level 23, which I had mentioned earlier, and then we've got green, who's Reimu Bakure. Now, you don't follow him that well, but Reimu Bakure was a super tester before, and then he became a community contributor. Did he? Yeah, he is. He is.
Yes,
a CC.
He's a CC.
And
he's
then,
a VTuber.
Right, and then he was forced to leave, unfortunately, from the ST program. But we always called him Green in the ST program because we just like to make fun of him as being a noob in regards to the program. So when I say, oh my god, Green, that's what I'm saying right there, and I hope I haven't broken any NDAs by that. So.
Oh, it seems unlikely that you shared the man's informal nickname. I don't believe that's some kind of state secret, in St. Petersburg. But like you, I know Reimu because you knew him from the ST program. I did not know him till he got to the CC program. And since then he is a big carrier player. And so again, guys, let's double back around and make sure that everybody understands what they're about to see, right? NACL, a team here on NA, and they've obviously got a few people they've pulled in from other clans here as I look down the list of their players. good,
Mhm.
solid players. I expect great things from this team. They're going to be good. The Yes CV team, right? This is a team who classify themselves as primarily carrier mains, but
Yes.
they're playing in a tournament without carriers, and I think the intent is here to thump their chests and show that carrier mains understand the game mechanics too. And I guess we'll
Yes.
see, won't we, Zaf?
Yes. I'll let them know that we're good to go. Does that work for you?
Okay. Yes, please. Yeah, we're ready. Not no. Don't wait on us. We're here.
Okay.
Yeah. They
Excellent.
yeah. We shouldn't. The players should never be waiting on streamers unless like if we're in the room, just go. Don't wait on us. We can stop
Yeah.
gabbing at any time, basically.
Yeah. I do appreciate
And there we
though the
go.
respect of saying, "Hey, just to check in."
Yeah.
But
Yeah. No,
absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right. So, I believe NACL is the alpha spawn, so we're going to go to our
They are indeed.
regular setup.
Indeed. Why don't you take us in and let's talk about the NACL lineup here as we pop into the